What's up, Bitcoin Bulletin crew? Get ready for a rapid-fire dose of crypto news that's shaking up the market. We've got massive inflows into Bitcoin ETFs as investor sentiment dramatically shifts away from Ethereum, signaling a huge potential change in institutional focus. This isn't just a ripple, it's a tidal wave of capital moving, and we're diving deep into what it means for your portfolio. Then, we're bringing you exclusive insights from MARA CEO Fred Thiel. He's on the front lines, discussing how they're mitigating the massive energy consumption from their data centers and Bitcoin mining operations. In a world scrutinizing crypto's environmental impact, Thiel's strategies are absolutely crucial, especially for one of the largest miners out there. But wait, there's more. The legendary Winklevoss brothers are making waves, boldly predicting that Bitcoin could surge a staggering 10 times its current value. They're not just talking about gains, they're urging everyone to HODL, making a powerful case for Bitcoin as a long-term savings vehicle. Could this be the wake-up call for investors to secure their future? And finally, prepare to have your mind blown by Yakes and his audacious $10 million Bitcoin roadmap. He's laying out a controversial, yet compelling, vision for Bitcoin's future, fueled by mass movements, geopolitical shifts, and institutional adoption. This is the deep dive you've been waiting for. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Bitcoin ETFs just snagged a massive $2 billion in September alone, and guess what? Investor sentiment is doing a complete 180, shifting dramatically away from Ethereum and straight into Bitcoin. This isn't just pocket change. It's a powerful signal of renewed institutional interest, a clear indication that the big players are making their move. While Ethereum saw outflows, Bitcoin spot ETFs are experiencing inflows that are rewriting the narrative for digital asset investment strategies. The shift suggests a growing confidence in Bitcoin as a primary store of value and a potential hedge against traditional market volatility, marking a significant turning point in how institutions are allocating their capital. The crypto community is buzzing, with analysts pointing to this as a major validation of Bitcoin's growing legitimacy in the mainstream financial world. Many are speculating that this trend could accelerate as more financial products become available, further cementing Bitcoin's position in diversified portfolios. Don't go anywhere, because the energy conversation in crypto is heating up in our next segment. Next, we're cutting into MARA CEO Fred Thiel's plan to tackle Bitcoin mining's energy demands head-on. MARA CEO Fred Thiel is stepping into the spotlight to address one of crypto's biggest challenges: energy consumption from data centers and Bitcoin mining. As a leader of one of the world's largest Bitcoin mining operations, Thiel is sharing his company's proactive strategies to mitigate power demands and navigate the evolving regulatory landscape. This isn't just about compliance. It's about innovation and sustainability in a sector under constant scrutiny. Thiel's insights offer a critical look at how major mining players are adapting to environmental concerns while continuing to secure the Bitcoin network. Industry watchers are closely following MARA's approach, seeing it as a potential blueprint for other large-scale miners looking to balance growth with environmental responsibility. The discussion highlights the ongoing efforts to make Bitcoin mining more efficient and sustainable for the future. But what if I told you Bitcoin's potential is even greater than we imagined? Get ready for a jaw-dropping prediction from the Winklevoss twins next. Hold on to your hats, because the Winklevoss twins have just dropped a bombshell prediction on CNBC. Bitcoin could skyrocket 10 times its current value. They're not just dreaming, they're urging everyone to embrace the HODL strategy, championing Bitcoin as the ultimate savings vehicle for the future. These crypto pioneers, founders of the Gemini exchange, are doubling down on their long-term conviction, arguing that everyone should be saving in Bitcoin. Their unwavering belief stems from years of advocacy and significant holdings, positioning them as key voices in the ongoing debate about Bitcoin's true potential. The crypto community is electrified by the twins' bold forecast, with many seeing it as a powerful endorsement that could inspire a new wave of long-term investors. Social media is alight with discussions about whether this 10x prediction is a realistic target or an optimistic dream. And speaking of ambitious targets, our next guest has an even bigger vision for Bitcoin's price. Stick around as we unpack Eric Yak's incredible $10 million Bitcoin roadmap. Prepare for a paradigm shift as Eric Yakes lays out his controversial $10 million Bitcoin roadmap on the latest episode of What Bitcoin Did. Yakes, co-founder of Epic, argues that Bitcoin's ascent is powered by a unique mass movement, a seismic shift in global reserve regimes, and an institutional embrace that's only just beginning. He boldly predicts Bitcoin will hit $10 million within 7 years, driven by a sociological phenomenon he likens to a perennial bid, and a growing conviction among holders who see it as a political and monetary hedge. Yakes details how this movement is evolving from early cypherpunks to today's men of action, fueled by corporate adoption, asset managers experimenting with allocations, and even presidential signaling. He believes geopolitical shifts are pushing nations towards assets like Bitcoin as a synthetic commodity with superior portability and seizure resistance, provided market depth continues to grow. Yakes also highlights the role of stablecoins and a nascent Bitcoin native interest rate market in paving the way for wider adoption. While acknowledging risks like increased surveillance, he remains confident that the incentives favor preserving Bitcoin's core principles. This ambitious outlook has sparked intense debate, with many dissecting Yak's thesis on its feasibility and potential impact on global finance. The community is actively discussing whether his predictions align with Bitcoin's current trajectory and the broader economic landscape. And that brings us to the end of our top stories today. Don't go anywhere, we've got a lightning round recap and your full call to action coming up next. And that's a wrap on today's Bitcoin Bulletin. We saw Bitcoin ETFs attract $2 billion in September, signaling a major shift from Ethereum. MARA CEO Fred Thiel is innovating to reduce energy consumption in Bitcoin mining. The Winklevoss twins are boldly predicting a 10x surge for Bitcoin and urging everyone to HODL. And Eric Yakes has revealed his audacious $10 million Bitcoin roadmap, pointing to mass movements and geopolitical shifts. If you found this update valuable, do us a huge favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to Bitcoin Bulletin for more crucial crypto insights, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. And tell us in the comments below, which of today's stories has you most excited? Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms for real-time updates and community engagement. We'll see you in the next broadcast.